Bring back rock.
Hey, it's Dean and welcome to Bring Back Rock. Today we're going to talk about a couple of movies, a movie and its sequel, and the music on the soundtracks, which is the important part here. The movies are Bikini Carwash Company and Bikini Carwash Company 2. Now, I'm not sure how I missed these movies back in the day. I watched a ton of movies between HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, and my girlfriend working at Blockbuster. I watched just a ton of movies. Not sure how this one slipped past me. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about the movies and mostly about the music that's on those soundtracks. The bands are Shake City, Newhaven, and A.Z.R.O. The movies are Bikini Carwash Company and Bikini Carwash Company 2. And let's get right to it. All right, before we get to the music, which is why we're really all here, let me tell you a little bit about the movies. Bikini Carwash Company came out in 1992 and Bikini Carwash Company 2 came out in 1993. Now, how I discovered it. I heard the band A.Z.R.O. and I loved it. I quickly discovered that they were featured in the movie Bikini Carwash Company 2, which they are. Their music is featured throughout and the band shows up in the final scene. Well, as soon as I found out that the band was in this movie, I figured I have to see this. But I don't want to miss any important plot points or character development. I should really see Bikini Carwash Company 1 first, or I'm sure I'd be lost and not able to follow the plot of Bikini Carwash Company 2. Yeah, right. So, I did stream the first one, and the first thing I see in the credits is music by Newhaven and music by Shake City. Now, I already had the Shake City CD, and I loved it. I've heard a song or two by Newhaven and liked it. After hearing more of their music in the movie, I bought the disc soon after. Now, about halfway through this movie, I texted my friends. I said, how did I miss this movie masterpiece? It would have been perfect for me back in the day. It has minimal plot, hot 80s chicks with flawless bodies that can't keep their clothes on, all backed up by a kick-ass rock and roll soundtrack. Both movies star Christy Ducati, Sarah Suzanne Brown, and Nariah Davis, Playboy's Miss March 1994, listed as Nariah Nepal in Bikini Carwash Company 1. Now let's get to the music of the Bikini Carwash Company franchise, if you will. Let's start with Newhaven. Newhaven drummer Todd Lane was contacted by the producers of the original movie and was told that they'd like to use Newhaven's music in the movie Bikini Carwash Company, which was agreed upon, and the band Newhaven had already disbanded by the time the movie came out. Newhaven was formed in 1986. It was started by Todd Lane after the breakup of his band, Haven. The band went through some lineup changes, which included Robbie Crane on bass, ex-Vince Neil and Rat bassist, among others, and Slaughter's guitarist, Tim Kelly. Now, Newhaven's lineup on the CD is Todd Lane on drums, Kirk Samlar on vocals, Mike Drake on keyboards, Glenn D'Amico on bass, and Steve McMaster on guitar. In 1989, Newhaven was signed to a development deal on Atlantic Records, who eventually passed on the band. But the songs Lucky for Us was finally released on FNA Records in 2022. Let's talk about the other band in Bikini Carwash Company 1, which was Shake City. They were formed in 1987 by former Warrant vocalist Adam Shore. Another Warrant connection, guitarist Michael Blair, is Eric Turner's cousin. Eric co-wrote 2 songs on the album. Janie Lane wrote one, Game of War, which is also released as a bonus track by Warrant. And Tommy Thayer of Black and Blue and Kiss fame also co-wrote 2 songs. The band started out as Hot Wheels before changing their name to Shake City. The band was Adam Shore on vocals, Don E. Sachs on guitar, Michael Blair on guitar, Ray Bailey on bass, and J.C. Carey on drums. Now, Ethan Gladstone from the band Taz replaced Michael Blair near the end of Shake City's run and plays on 3 tracks featured on the disc. The self-titled disc was released in 2009 on Eonian Records, E-O-N-I-A-N. The band has shared the stage with bands such as Kiss, Britney Fox, and no surprise here, Warrant. Now let's talk about Bikini Carwash Company 2 and the band A.Z.R.O. Now, Bikini Carwash Company became a bit of a cult hit and a financial success. The producers contacted Todd Lane, drummer for the now-defunct Newhaven, about recording the soundtrack for the second film, and Rattlebone was put together. Unfortunately, that name was taken, so the band changed their name to A.Z.R.O. A.Z.R.O was guitarist Tracy Swider's former band in Salt Lake City and originally stood for Astounding Zealous Rock Onslaught. Now it was just a band name for a band that needed a name fast, as the band was under the gun to get the songs done for the movie quickly. You know how pressure turns coal to a diamond? Well, while working under pressure, this band came up with 12 gems, great music, and a great sounding disc. The band was Todd Lane on drums, Tracy Swider on guitar, Rick Martin, no, that's Ricky Martin, Rick Martin, that's better, on vocals, and Steve Giles on bass. Steve was later replaced by Adam Shore, former Warrant and Shake City vocalist on bass. Now, A.Z.R.O. released Rockin' a Hard Place, also known as Bikini Carwash Company 2 soundtrack, on Metallic Blue Records in 2022. Interestingly, Todd Lane was contacted again to do music for a soundtrack and formed DFM, which was featured in the movie Showdown starring Billy Blanks and Double Dragon. DFM was a heavier, more metal band. All right, it's music time. Let's get to some samples. I'll do 3 songs by each band in this order: Newhaven, Shake City, and A.Z.R.O. Enjoy, and I'll catch up with you at the end of the video. All right, that was 3 from Newhaven, bit of an A.O.R. feel. They were kind of Danger-ish or Night Ranger-ish. Next, we have 3 from Shake City. If you like the classic 80s rock sound like Warrant, Poison, and Roxy Blue, you'll dig these 3 from Shake City.
Hey, Betty Blue, it's a natural fact that you're a long-haired lover and a diplomat. Hey, Betty Blue, your terrible sleeves are with your big blue eyes when you're down on your knees. You say, oh, love me what you do. Is that 'cause all the boys keep telling you? Hey, there, Betty Blue, I got news for you. give you love, now you wanna see it through, don't you? Oh, you know you do. Petroleum, growing up so fast. Petroleum, make these moments last. It's a great big wall that's 17, and not so much in heaven. Oh, Petroleum. Already given him more than you thought you did. He's let you take your time. You and me going to the rail. Grab me by the hand, I was reaching the more. It's got to be love, you see, I'm out the door. One thing on it that I have to make clear: don't confuse one with the other one's here. One's not different, sweet, understand now. It's the same old push and the same old shove. One's not different, honey, can't you see? 'Cause it's all the same to me. It's all the same to me. You say.
That was Shake City, and now we have 3 from A.Z.R.O. They were supposed to be a little more stripped down, a little bit heavier than the songs off the first Bikini Carwash Company, but really, it's still just as kick-ass rock and roll. Here's 3 by A.Z.R.O.
By the look on your face, you said it was a big surprise. Get out, find another fool to dry your eyes. If I could do it all again, I think I'd make another plan. Put my feet in the sand, had a margarita in my hand. Wow, yeah, hey, 99 miles, what am I supposed to do? 99 miles, it's one too close to you. Yeah. Little sister on the strip with the girlfriend in the sack. Some they love her at the boys, she keeps them coming back, yeah. The boys hit the stage in the enrage, and you see the kids in the sea, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just hold on tight, 'cause it'll be alright. You're up all night and you say, yeah, yeah. Take and shake me, baby, all night long. Take me, baby, down, 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 oh. Your mama told me get the hell off the phone and don't be calling around here no more. Look 16, act 21, come sneaking out my back door. Lace blonde hair and high heel shoes, and wild like a hurricane. And everybody wonders what happened to you. And honey, if you can't explain, blame it on me. I'm the one they really want. Blame it on me. You can tell them I'm the wild one. Blame it on me. And don't fool with the flame. Keep pumping your loving. I'll take the blame.
All right, so that was a little bit about the movies Bikini Carwash Company 1 and 2 and the bands that are on the soundtrack. Shake City, A.Z.R.O, and Newhaven. Where can you find them? You can find Newhaven on FNA Records. You can find Shake City on Eonian Records, E-O-N-I-A-N. Not sure I'm pronounced that right. They said they were sold out there, but I did find some of those online recently. And also A.Z.R.O, which is on Metallic Blue Records. If you have the streaming services, you're in luck. You can also find A.Z.R.O on your streaming services. I just want to thank everybody who takes time to watch these, everybody who takes time to subscribe, like MES641, Paladin, Cecil. There's a couple more on there. Oliver, not going to use your last name, and Starting Line 25. Anybody else who just takes the time, I really appreciate it. You hit that subscribe button, you'll make my day, and we'll catch you on the next video. Hey guys, I forgot I wanted to add one more thing here on at the end. If you want to learn more about A.Z.R.O, if you want to learn more about Newhaven, or you just want to hear some fun stories, look back a couple episodes. I interviewed Todd Lane, who's a drummer for both of those bands, and you can get some of those good stories there. Alright, thanks. We'll catch you on the next one.